Ah, yes. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust. We should have a double header today. We're going to be doing just a little bit of build science over on the PC side. Then we'll be switching back over to the console version. The Halloween event's going on for both PC and for console version. So, yeah, get in there. Especially if you're playing on monthly and it's been a while. Get in there, stack those BPs. Even though there'll be a soft wipe on Thursday, you can still stack the BPs now for monthly. Weekly, we'll have a hard restart. Let's, as people spill in, let's spin up the music, shall we? Take a little joyride? A bouquet. What's up? No, Power Surge is not coming this way. I wish. I wish. Oh my goodness. What's up, Odin? Wait a second. What the heck is that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Hold on a second. What? I have not tried these. What is this all about? What? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gee. Oh, this is terrifying. No, 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 no. Oh my. What's up? We have CYC, we have Jeff Rogers. Oh my. Well, this is crazy. Oh, what's up, Jeff? We have Drag Race, we have Torka. Welcome, gentlemen. I haven't played with these yet. That's crazy. That's kind of great, but my goodness. We're just chilling, and then I was like, is that a portal? This isn't Minecraft. That's hot. That's hot. Okay, Jeff Rogers says, do you lose everything? It depends on the wipe. Soft wipes will be like you keep the knowledge, but you lose everything else. Hard wipes are you lose everything. Knowledge and the blueprints, or knowledge and the board. Alright, we're just gonna finish our little lap here, and then we'll get into some of that building. Hello, welcome. Don't forget we got a poll up there. What is your game plan for the next base wipe? The whip. What's up, Jerry? Good question. He says, what is that ball? I'm hoping that when custom servers come out, we have access to stuff like this, like spawning in some special, I guess you would call them admin items. Let me see if I can remember which one it is. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, that's like a ball that's got physics and stuff. And then you could do stuff when you have vehicles. You can do stuff like this. And then you get yourself a little foosball. Yeah, another one of the million reasons why we need custom servers, right? Boom. I guess this would be more like Rocket League, wouldn't it? Busted. Says this will be my first wipe. Don't have a base yet. Keep getting clapped. Well, I would say keep stacking BPs. If you're on weekly, I'd say just have fun until Thursday, because there's not much you can do as far as like stacking up stuff, because this is going to be a hard wipe. What's up? May says cool. I know, right? This is Rocket League. I can't wait till we get a monument like this. But to be real, we need power surge. Then we need some kind of transportation would be great. These guys are going to tag me. Watch this. They're going to get very upset. I was going to say, that was weird. I saw all the shadows on there. The swamp as an actual monument. Turn back now, radiation. Junkyard. That has a built-in car lift. Just saying. Okay, so we may or may not cook this stream, because I don't know how much time we actually have. But this is going to be like a stilted piece that goes in the water. We are experimenting with a couple different like low-cost bunker ideas. Some of these are variations of what we already have. Some of these are kind of new. When is power surge? Yeah, that's the question, right? That is the question. Hang on a second. Did my thumbnail not update? Hold on. Let me just double check. Here, I'll play the music while I double check. Sorry, just double checking something. Okay, so that's good. I don't know why the notification showed up with like no thumbnail. That was weird. Boop boop beep beep boop 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 beep boop beep beep boop boop beep beep. Yeah, so a lot of exciting, even solo, like duo kind of small bunker-based designs. And again, feel free to spitball. We'll kind of throw things out there. And then half of this will be on the PC here in our own custom server, and then we'll be over on the console side playing unofficial, as we do. Okay, so I think everything is cool over there. I just had to double check to make sure. You know, we gotta play it airtight. Aunt Susan doesn't like us very much. She's like, "You guys make too many swears." You have some tech now? Got you. Got it. I got you, dog. All right, let me... All right, better? Since console doesn't have community servers yet, I say, yeah, I know, right? Or else we'd be doing it over there. There'll always be things that we do here because we can do, like, signs and stuff. When is power surge? Okay, so let me go ahead and answer that question the best of my of my ability. It says, truth is my pocket PC would explode doing this. Oh, you can always stream it from like a high-end service if you've got the fast enough internet. Okay, so power surge was already supposed to be kind of cooking now in PTB. Obviously, there were things they got to push all these quality of life things and make sure that stability is there. And then as soon as those are in, our next big content piece is going to be power surge, unless they change it. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, hopping on one leg, all that stuff to make sure that, because it's been delayed for a hot second. I'd be more than happy to answer any kind of power surge questions if you have any. What's up, Kimmy? I like those choices you had for sets. Those both look really, really cool, and they look like they'd be a lot of fun to put together, Kimmy. Says, yeah, I'm stuck on console power surge and custom servers. Would be awesome. Yeah. It is going to be great. For sure. What's power surge? Power surge is electricity. I'll give you a quick rundown. I got you, B. So, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. I'm just going to show you something real fast. So, having doors automatically close would be cool, or even for trap bases, right? A lot of you have already seen this, so bear with me. Or even having the ability to close doors as you leave. You know, for whatever reason. There's lots of reasons you want to close doors, mostly on people. So you have what's called a door controller here. We're going to key it in. And now you don't need much. In this case, we can probably just use the pressure plate because it generates its own power just for simplicity's sake. You can put a rug on top of this. It's one of the few power units that actually generate its own power and has a functionality element to it. Oops, not power in. And then we can, let me just make this red so it's super visible. I hope we do get the colors with the cables. That would make explaining and organization so much easier. Okay, so no matter where the power comes from, as long as this door controller is connected to this, you can have that plate open the door, and then when they get off of it, whoops, when they get off of it, well, in this case, I'm sorry, this only does it in a burst. But yeah, that way, so like when things are powered up, so let me make this a little bit more realistic, kind of, as I use a creative piece that we won't have an official. We will most likely have these on custom servers and stuff. As a matter of fact, you can actually see these generator pieces on the puzzles on the monuments. If you look above the little stations where you swipe the cards, and even on the oil rig, you'll see this bad boy. And there are functional pieces of electronics actually still running, both on the cargo ship and on most of the monuments. Okay, so I know we won't get a... This is a smart switch, by the way. Okay, so in this case, it has power, and then when it's open like this, then it's like whoever shuts that off. And you can have different conditions to shut this off. Again, oversimplifying this, but then you can do crazy stuff like... You ready for your mind to be blown? Now, I don't know if we're going to get this right away. This is definitely up in the air. Let me see if I can sync this up. Pretty sure I can. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Oh, I do have to sign back in. Hold on a second. So, Rust Plus is set up to be keyed in on different platforms. What do I mean by that? Steam, the PSN network, Xbox Live, stuff like that. So, because of that, I'm going to say that in the future they're planning on doing that at some time. They haven't officially said, but there are definite things on the app right now. And what this is this runs on your phone, and this will, while you're in game or while you're off game, it can send input, or you can send input to the game even if you're not online. Pretty sweet. And you're like, what does that exactly mean? Well, let's just say, for instance, you are in a boat and you'd like to come home. Hold on. Yeah, because my account actually updated. Okay, should be good now. Sorry. Okay, so what happens here is, I know you guys can't see this. There's now a thing that popped up on my phone in the Rust Plus application. I can name this switch. I'll just call it door. And what's going to happen is, now that it's synced to the game, I can be far away from this, not even close to it, and I can open and close that door. I can do this when I'm offline. So if your homies are online and they're like, hey, I need the door open, you can like do that. I don't think that's coming in for us initially. If it does, that would be freaking awesome. I think this will be in the future whenever they sort out however they're going to do this. But I'm telling you right now in the Rust Plus application on your phone for Android or iOS, 100% there's room for other logins. They did it about 2 years ago, and I was like, ooh. So I don't know. I mean, that would be, like, quite frankly, tits if they put it in right away. That would be great. And here's the other kicker with Rust Plus. If you die in game, you will get a notification in your Rust Plus application that says that you got killed, and by whom, or what, or both. There's even ways to set off alarms so you know when you're getting offline rated. Tight, right? Super tight. Yeah, and then I can get input from the game, and I can also do this when I'm offline. Yeah, so you can interact with the game. You actually have a live map that you can interact with. So like this would be on your phone, and you can actively see who's selling stuff. You can see where your teammates are at. It's as cool as you think it is, and more. So it's just a little bit of electricity. Just a little bit. Garage door opener. Yeah, kind of. We can do a garage door opener even without Rust Plus. It's slightly different. What's funny is, yeah, I'll just show you real fast. There's actually, if you look at the vending machines now, this is how I knew Power Surge was on the cusp. I know they've been having issues with it. I can kind of tell, right? Because they've had this ready to go, or they wanted it ready to go for a while, but obviously they ran into issues because this needs to run well for really custom servers to come in, because there's so much on the back end that runs off of this that the servers need to manage and maintain. So those resources need to be available, but since they're trying to keep down memory footprint, it makes sense that they need this to be actively running first. Here's what I mean. Okay, so I said like garage door opener, you did. Funny thing is, you can research it. I know the cars look way cooler in here right now. But if you look at our vending machines now in the console version, you'll see empty. Oh, that's cute. They moved that over. Obviously, we don't have that yet. But if you go back to these vending machines here, you'll see some empty slots. They actually exist right now in our version. This is what's standard in the vending machines, a pager and a transmitter. So if you look, you'll see something that's like blank here, but it says like out of stock. You'll see the same thing for more electronic devices over here in our version currently. And somebody even got like a, almost like a debug mode, and we got to see even more of the items that were in there. That's how I knew they were working on Power Surge even before they said anything. Now, did I think it would take this long? Hell no. But hey, you know, I'd rather have it come in and be functional and the custom servers be right the first time. So I get it, but I mean, are we frustrated that it's not out yet? Absolutely. Are we frustrated because they announced it? Yes. Right? If they weren't sure about it, and here's the thing, if they weren't sure about it, then they probably shouldn't have said anything. But I don't really blame the devs. That's usually way higher up. I like to call them the suits. Are usually the ones that push that agenda, not really being that close to the game, or even at all, really realizing the impact of what they're putting out there. And then, you know who has to eat that? The developers. So, yeah. Because they're the ones that port the game. They're not the ones that created the game. So, I get it. It's a tough situation. Anyways, yeah, so you can actually see those. You'll see some blank spots on our vending machine. So if you're at the outpost, check it now. You'll see some blank spots here. You'll see another blank spot, I believe, over here for the SAM site. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And the ammo. Yeah. And then you also see a blank spot for the transmitter and for the pager, because they work together. And this would be like your garage door opener in-game. So if you're coming back on a boat and you needed your garage door to open for your boat, you would have this in your hand and you'd pull the activation switch. And then if you're getting raided and you have a pager on you, this would go off and let you know if there's plumbuses outside of your walls. So that's actively now even without Rust Plus. And we've got all kinds of builds for that. Don't you worry, baby girl. Kind of glad we didn't release all that stuff. We got a bunch of stuff already shot and like ready to go. But like, you know, we thought this next big content piece was going to be like actively now in PTB, but I'm glad we held off. And I guess unless you guys are like, hey, I really, really need to see that, then I'd be absolutely down for releasing it now. But I don't think people know what they want to look for yet until they see it and go, oh, this is tight, you know? Some people do, but hey, see, there you go. There's a generator. What's up, Davies? What's up? It says, can't wait for a true target practice server spawn. Dying just isn't it? Yeah, try to make your sleeping bag inland, but I know what you mean. It's still really rough. Okay, so I was messing around with a couple different things. A bunker, but also our side saddle situation. So our side saddle's kind of like this. It's a 1x2 and it's a bunker. It's super cheap. But I was like, you know, we got some wasted space. I think we can make it better. So dare I call this the side saddle 2.0? Maybe? I think I have a shortcut for it. Core it? I do. Cheap solo bunker. Yeah. Actually, we use this for a starter for a lot of different things because it's cheap. So I wanted to cook this. Play around with this. This one's interesting. This isn't a new bunker idea. But this kind of takes our 1x2 situation, puts our TC off maybe on one of the honeycomb pieces, and then having this idea of slightly, whoops, I was definitely not supposed to do that. But then having that bunker piece be right here and then try to do something actively with this honeycomb. So I thought that'd be nice. I'm really looking for situations where, like, because a lot of people play solo or they start solo and then their crew comes on. So having something very cheap, manageable, and tough, especially with no BPs, is like a big deal. At least it is to us. I'm hoping that is for you guys too. So side saddle here, which is a 2x2. That's in the link right there. As a matter of fact, I should probably just put that up there, huh? There we go. We'll pin this one and then replace. So yeah, that's the one that we've actively using. We put 2 of them down, one by the outpost and one by the bandit camp on our official server on console. Ooh, server's starting to eat it a little bit over here. Uh-oh. So we have something like this actively running. So like, here's what I'm thinking. This is all good, and like you start off initially, like actually, let me just kind of show you how we'd start off. So like, obviously starting off with materials is like you have nothing. So you would start with this, you'd put down like a wooden door or something here. By the way, I hope our menu is like this, but I think it'll be more like our vending machine menu, to be perfectly honest. And let's just use wooden locks because they automatically place. We'll get rid of this. So like when you first start, yeah, you'll see us do stuff like this, and then place down a tool cupboard almost immediately. I like to clean the door first. So like this way you can put down something that's semi-safe and not like completely get pwned. Obviously we have no airlock and this is extremely dangerous, but it gets the job done. Wow, is that really that? Whew, maybe we do need to reboot the old server. And then you would start something like this and have like an airlock in the front, make this wood. I think that's a solid move. Like you make this frame wood and then you have like a wooden door. And then that should be enough to keep people off your nuts because you're online and stuff. And then as you can afford the rest, you would start your honeycomb section. And I think that's kind of expensive if you're solo, especially if you're in a hot area. That's why I like to do, wow, I like to do this one nice and easy, you know? Because like think about it, you got triangles here and then you have to build a complete room because half walls cost just as much as a full wall do, as far as upgrading. Oh my, there we go. So like look, 300. 300. So, you know, this is like a whole enclosed room up here because like look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides here. So like, you know, adding another room when you're like dirt poor that's a big deal. So that's why I kind of like to make that wooden frame there so you can hatchet that out or machete that out when you have the resources to take that out. This will be your bunker entrance. Oh, whoops, we need to put that lid on, don't we? So like, I'm such a big fan of this because you don't even need metal fragments to get this going. Like if you kind of take this out and you're able to build this top section here. Let me just go ahead and slap it on. I'm pretty much doing the whole video here, but I like it because sometimes you don't have access or time or even the resources to do the metal fragments right away. So like this is a nice option. And then I'm a big fan of doing wood right here too. Why not? That way if you want to change your mind about how you want to lay this out, not a big deal. As soon as you get, yep, and then we can put a frame here. I do like to make this one stone. I'm sure you guys have seen this a lot. And then as soon as you get the metal fragments, by all means, upgrade all this stuff. But I make this open in, so this becomes the airlock. Oof, yeah, definite lag. This becomes the airlock as well. And then that way you can kind of like take it off when you need to, but like you shouldn't get clapped here. And you've got 2 ways to exit. Now, what I do like to do is make a jump up. I usually make it wood. Because people are, you know, love knocking it out. And this way you like your soft sides down here, your soft sides there. So you're good to go. So yeah, this is the side saddle. It's the one that's linked at the top. You can type in !saddle. And you can get this design, and then you'd be down here and hatchet this out, and then you've got your, oops. This is going to be your bunker mechanism. Yes. So yeah, I like this one, but I feel like we can be more efficient with it. It's definitely one we've been using a lot. I use this to start off, and then like if you use this to process your materials and kind of just give us, you know, like a safe place to just put your stuff. Then you put like, you know, some tools and stuff to actually, you know, set up the bunker. Then you'd have to have your sleeping bag here. That's a big part of this, right? Don't forget the sleeping bag. And then that way, like if you sign out, you literally just, like I don't even need, look, I need 0 metal fragments for this. And it's a 10 satchel raid off the rip. Right, I got my sleeping bag in there, which is key. I'll put soft side on the interior, so if I need to get inside, I'll just call this one like inside. And so you wreck yourself, you take your rock, you hit the soft side, right? This collapses, you're out. You've got an airlock at the top, you're good to go. You stick your hammer and supplies here, and if you need to reseal it. So anyways, yeah, that's the side saddle. Super, super, super cheap bunker. Absolutely no fragments, no BPs, and it gets you started, right? So you can put stuff down like your first tool cupboard. You can, you know, and then if you're building something else like the bilge or whatever, you can still keep this. This can become a nice flank base, a nice farm base, but this is a nice place for you to process some of the materials and get on your feet because, let's be honest, if you're solo and you get clapped, you've got no backup to go, like, get your kit except you. And if that's everything you own, then you're kind of out of luck. So I think having a very cheap bunker to start is a big deal. And since we've done this enough times, I've been just kind of, I don't know, for a couple weeks, maybe even a few months now, just kind of thinking like, hey, I think we can improve on this more. So that was kind of how this all started. And you just start slapping down boxes like a maniac. Oh, I already have one. How did I miss that? You get the idea, right? Put some furnaces down, get all crazy. It's beautiful. Get a level 1 in there. I mean, this is almost exactly what we have on official right now in 2 places. It's great. Like, you can process materials here while you're gone, farming a little bit, and then if you've got like a base design you want to do that's close, this is perfect because like the upkeep on this is like, it's nothing. Look at that. It's not even a stone node, and it's not even a full tree. And you've got 10 satchel protection. And then as you upgrade, you can add honeycomb. That adds it to a 20 satchel. If you want to go metal, you're talking, what is it, 23? That's like a 36 satchel. I mean, that puts it out of the range of most people as long as you're not ticking people off, right? Again, this one, fully available. It's the saddle, exclamation point saddle. It's also pinned in the blue box. Cheap solo duo bunker base. What's up, Mr. Pointer? It's kind of hard to make a base when you got tryhards shooting at you. Correct. Jeff, correct. Did you try this yet, Mr. Rogers? Haha, Mr. Rogers. How you like body bag in the... That's good. And then try that side saddle. You can click those and then add them to your watch later. Anyways, okay, so you've got this. So I was thinking, you can do this super easy. You probably see us do this tonight. But I was kind of thinking, like, is there a way we can get dirtier with it, right? Because, like, as you expand this, you know, you start to add things out here, like, that could be a jump up. This could be processing for materials, and all it becomes part of the honeycomb. You know, it's when you can afford it, right? Obviously, the first stage is what we... Heck, a lot of times, this isn't even stone. This is, like... It's just wood, right? Just to throw people off, right? Because this is just to kind of like honeycomb what you got going on downstairs. Sometimes I put another bag up here and I just call it, you know, top. And then let people kind of guess what's going on. Like, I literally will put a sleeping bag here, and then we'll watch people like rate your bag up here and then burn down the door. It works like a charm. And then a lot of times I don't have enough stone to do honeycomb around everything, which is totally fine. Sometimes I don't have enough to do not even wood all the way around. A lot of times if I can make that stone, I will. I can't afford this. I kind of just leave that open, you know? And if you can afford honeycomb, I usually just make it wood, man, like a crazy person. It's beautiful. If I can, I try to make these stone, but then like sometimes my honeycomb is completely wood. So then it like really covers up what you got going on, and you've got even more protection. You know, when you see a base like this, you're like, there's no way this guy's got stuff. Unless you're tagging somebody and going back to your base and they know that you just took their kit. That's different. I don't need this in there, do I? So anyways, I wanted to construct a way to utilize some of the space when you take it to this next level, right? A lot of times I'll just make that stone if I can afford it. If not, you can put wood caps on there. Not a big deal. So like that way, if they destroy the wall, they still got good coverage on the top. So like when I do this, I can like still make it upstairs and like leave my roof. I have roof access, and when you leave it like this, it kind of looks like it's half done, and nobody really knows what to do with that. And so like it is cool. Like if your bunker's sealed, you want people to come in here and just go ahead and slap it up, because like what you know, what are they gonna, where you can't get in. A lot of times, the first time I get metal, I usually make this door metal. It's just dirt cheap, and if you're solo, you don't even need to make those locks. Like same for your doors. Like just make wooden locks like a hero. That way, it's like you kind of bait them into attacking doors, and then they come in and go, oh, I gotta spend money. And then when they do, they spend money and get downstairs and go, oh, I don't have that kind of money. And be like, yeah, you don't. And like, look, the upkeep on this, even with these little like subtle upgrades, it's still like nothing. Look, it's still one stone node. 1,000. It's under 1,000. I guess we have a door, so I guess we have a couple metal fragments. But like, if we took that off, that was just a wooden door, which it totally can be. Like, no metal fragments, dude. You're good to go. See, the beauty of stone is you don't have to process it, and you get the most out of any other node. You get 1,000 if you use a metal tool. All right, so let's look. We're at 959, 765. So if you do a big boy tree in one node a day, that's your upkeep. Easy. Easy clap. I should just put like a crazy amount there, but I'm not. What a piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage. There we go. What's up? He says, just wanted to ask, for console wipe, do we keep the BPs? Depends on what kind of server you're on. If you're on monthly, yes. If you're on weekly, no. Now, that's if they maintain a normal monthly wipe. They've been known to pull a wild card on us, but all signs are pointing to it to being a soft wipe for monthly. Guaranteed wipe for weekly, though. Alright, so like having this kind of setup here is pretty. Gets it done. It's like nothing for upkeep. Literally one node a piece. But I was like, could we condense it and make it even more like crazy, right? Could we have an initial way out downstairs like this, then eventually plug it with vending machines? Maybe. That might defeat the purpose of us having a bunker. It would eventually seal this off, but I don't know. I thought, you know, maybe tucking away one of the tool cupboards there in the honeycomb. I thought. Why would you play in a weekly server? 'Cause BPs wipe on a regular basis. I think monthly is, 'cause they don't necessarily wipe BPs on monthlies very often, and that's not the way it is on PC at all. So, yeah, if people really want a Rust experience, they typically go to weekly. Although bi-weekly is the most popular because it wipes, BP wipes at the end of the month, but you've got one 2-week block to like build up more BPs before like a soft wipe. It's a lot of fun playing it that way because it gives you time to like make plans, do revenge, you know, for most people that go to school and work and stuff. This is true. Simply Arctic. Okay, so this was the thought to kind of tuck some of these extra pieces in here. Maybe we make part of the entrance. We put some of these furnaces down here. Would be pretty cool. I think we can utilize some of this space here. That's kind of what my thought was here. I was playing around with the vending machine idea. I don't know if it's any good. But this was interesting, having things kind of in a slope and using the procedural rooftop to complete it here. And then this, like I said, this is not a new idea. And then once you upgrade this, but you keep this twig. I was like, stone? No, that's not stone. And then that way you have like a sleeping bag in here. It's the same idea. Right? And then This is your inside. And then you can have like your shelf set up here. And it's interesting to kind of tuck this away in the side piece here. Did I make that too close? I certainly did. Good for me. Newbie, what are BPs? BPs are blueprints. So I play bi-weekly on PC, but I'm going to play console this time because I've got the BPs for the Wipe on Monthly. Nice. Yeah, bi-weekly is so much fun. We've said it before, but it's worth saying again. When custom servers do come out, we're going to have at least 2 different types of servers. We're going to have one that's an event that we stream from all the time, where you guys can join in, and we'll have all kinds of crazy stuff. Sometimes we'll spawn things in. We'll have arenas. The other one will be a standard vanilla rates server, but it'll be a bi-weekly server. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. So I was looking at this. I like this. I think it falls into the category of kind of what we were doing. This is me messing around with an airlock, kind of. I think we could use some of this space. This is the bunker sealed up like this. And again, this kind of 1x2 idea where your main loot room's back here, and then you've got this tucked away in a shelf or something. Or if this becomes too complicated, we can always throw it out here. But I feel like having it tucked in here gives it a bit more protection. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Because like if you're going to rocket this, then you're splashing that initially. So maybe we do stick it on the outside. I play weekly because monthly gets too boring for me. Yeah. Yeah, but weekly is like too fast and monthly is too slow. And then monthlies might be tolerable if they actually BP wiped at the end of the month, as they're supposed to do on PC. That's how all of the official servers work. Yeah, for some reason they don't do that because, I don't know, maybe they're afraid to tick people off or something. But I was like, look, they should do that, I think, when custom servers come out. Because that way, if people don't like it, there'll be tons of custom servers to service that idea. Yeah, it just gets, and then they pick, like, they don't necessarily even do 3-month intervals for, like, BP wipes on monthly. They, like, will just kind of do it whenever they feel like it, and it's like, you know? It just makes monthlies super stale. And the population dies pretty quickly on monthlies. And then a lot of people play it like it's Ark old school. And, like, that's not what this game's really about. Like, yes, you can get big and do all that cool stuff, but, like, this is meant to be fast-paced. Like, yes, get big, but also have a bunch of confrontations and then, finish it up before the wipe kind of thing. Anyways, I could rant about that for a while. And this is an interesting one. I don't know who originally came up with this. Well, this is my own kind of setup, but, like, the idea is you use this to hang off the edge. You'll see this in peek down sometimes, but you can actually destroy this. And then this piece will fall down, which means then you can enter. It's another type of bunker, because clearly you can't right now, and that is a dirty, dirty bunker. But if you were to take that out, this collapses entirely, and then you can walk in. Again, you'll see a lot of peek downs. It's because this ramp is suspending it over this area here, and it works through the wall. We've had something kind of like this before. Again, this is my own kind of, like, take on it. Oh, hang on. I got Mr. BioLazer flirting with me in the DMs. Hold on. What is these? Oh, hot. Oh, I think you found it. Sweet. Yeah, I think we're trying to figure out how to redirect. Because, like, a lot of times, like, some of us will continue to stream, or some of us can't stay up all night. And so, like, we like to pass off and be like, hey, so-and-so's doing whatever. Yeah, I always throw the link up, but, like, I think we have a way to redirect now, which is pretty cool. So then what's neat here is you can actually make this like so. Then you can place that here. Then you can upgrade this. And then what's interesting, you could technically leave the twig for a hot second. But, like, if you're sealing it up, these all drop down. The procedural part comes down, and then you can't enter. You can enter this way, but you can't enter that way. Pretty cool, right? A couple different variations on that. So I thought that was interesting. We might be able to work that in. What's up? What's up? Trucker Game says, hey, Jade. It says, I'm a server owner. Can you give me any advice on a new server owner? It says how to get players and keep them happy. I don't know. I don't really manage too many servers because it's literally a full-time job. And so is YouTube. So, I don't know. Komomo might be a better one to ask. Komomo_10. I know he admins for servers, but he's not a server owner, but he's around it enough, I think. He would probably have pretty good insight to it. For PC, you're going to need a full grid of people that are constantly getting rid of cheaters. And that's a full-time job in itself. People that are trustworthy and willing to get in there and work it out. Another thing I like about weeklies is the pop already drops to like 30, even with max pop servers fairly quickly. Yes and no. Oh, depends on the server, but you gotta understand that during the week a lot of people are working too, so like they'll have peak hours and then they may taper off to like 30, but that's still pretty active. If it's like 3 a.m. on a Wednesday on a weekly server and you have 30, that's still pretty good, because like the wipe is literally the next day. So that's still a pretty active population considering. Weekends are where most of the action happens. Ramp up happens Thursday, Friday, and then the beatdown happens on the weekend. And then there's definitely people that still fight through the week until Thursday, and those are probably the other 30 people left. You'll see some action, no doubt. It gets you on your toes. And like, what's cool is, here's what I would suggest. Right now, so if you're like, even if you've been playing for a while, check this out. So I would, if you're playing on a weekly, like, oh, it's going to wipe soon, sweet. So go find a monthly server right now and just go around and try to get BPs. Find decaying bases, and that way you've got a leg up. So if you want to kind of go out to a monthly server, you're good to go. Because like when the wipe happens on Thursday, it's just a soft wipe, so you keep all the blueprints, right? Gives you something to do. When Thursday hits, get on a brand new weekly server, right? Probably one that's bumping. Get on there and just, play. If you get wiped, remember your BPs in the server you're on, right? And then wait for the next wipe, and then just start again, but you have those blueprints for the next week. And then if you kind of get bored in between, jump back to that monthly server and just see what's up. What's up, Mr. Russo? What's up? So next wipe, the roof bunker will be accessible. The roof bunker will be accessible and has next wipe already started. Wait, roof bunker. Am I reading that correctly? I might. Says, I got a lot of plugins and admin tools to watch for cheaters, even Komomo's tools, but having issues getting players. Yeah, that's the hard part, right? Yeah, like I said, I'm probably not the best person to ask for that, because this is like our test server. We actively don't have a population. We discourage it here, because this is literally like a testing ground. It's like a testing ground, and then like we discourage people from driving around in here, you know what I mean? Because you're like, hey, there's stuff like backing up, rolling back. Yeah, that's the thing. There's so many servers on PC. You're going to have to really do stuff to like kind of keep people like coming. And then like there'll be waves of people that come and go. What's up? He says, feeling better? You sound better. Thanks. Yeah, I do. I think I'm doing better. I don't think I have the Great Plague. So anyways, I kind of like this idea. Another one too, it's probably worth us just throwing one up here. I think we have a tool covered here with 72 hours. I don't know what this is called. I'm sure you guys have seen this. This is in a lot of different base designs. But like where you stick, you've got like a half floor, and then you've got like 4 boxes like this in the floor. And so like the rest of the base is kind of built up over here. And then I don't like elevated foundations very much. But we could do something like that. And then like the TC would sit back here, and then you've got like your main axis here. And what would be cool is, since it's elevated like this, we could even make 3 furnaces kind of packed in the corner, kind of like this, and then we can walk over it, keeping it compartmentalized, but like also so you don't like super overheat. So if you're in the desert, you're not completely eating it. So anyway, you gotta go to sleep now because it's 5:30 a.m. Best of luck with the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Drop a like on the way out. Sweet. I'm trying to think of something else that might give you some good advice for like server stuff. I don't really roll in those circles, so I don't really, and I don't manage any servers like that, like for active populations. So, like I said, I'm probably the wrong guy to ask. So I think with this, I like this bunker idea because it hides a lot of this. Because the biggest problem with this guy here is these elevated foundations. These become the weak point. right here. And so if somebody knows and they know to hit this and then the bunker's wide open, the only thing protecting your interior is whatever, whatever this is. So yeah, there's ways around that. You can like upgrade this, but then it kind of shows what's going on. And a lot of times you build around this area here if you want to keep it for longer than, you know, a couple days. And I like this because we're kind of hiding some of it, but I like this idea. And I kind of want to combine this bunker entrance with whatever this is, elevated. And I think we can come up with like some crazy trifecta hybrid. I think now that we've kind of talked this out, or at least I have, I think maybe the TC would be pretty dope over here. Oh my goodness. What's up? It says I got years of owning a DayZ server. Okay, that's good. I'd say just take some of that over. It says, but Rust is where everyone is at. Okay, with BP wipes 1 week, 3 months, 3 months, force wipes. Most people like bi-weekly. A lot of the really popular servers are like heavily modded servers. I think the ones that keep people are the ones, the admins that really stay on top of the cheater situation. Because, well, if you've done DayZ for a year, you know what I'm talking about. It's pretty bad here because it's so popular. You'll see. You know. You've got a taste for it on DayZ. You know how bad it gets. But it's like worse here. It's more sinister. So I think we can get away with something like that. The other question is, can we do it simple enough, more protected, and on the same kind of budget? Because honestly, once you kind of flush this little guy out here to all stone, the cost is going to be pretty close to this one. Right? And is there like a fancy way we can do this modular so it's dirt cheap to start? Like I'm talking, I want 3K stone in my pocket, 3K wood, and can I get started with some basic protection? And then as I get more, can I add out and not get completely worked? Like I don't want to be vulnerable while trying to build this whole thing, because if you're solo, you're asking to get smoked, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to cook here for a little bit. Ideas, by all means, throw them in the chat. Love your bush. Oh. Let me... Alright, I gotta text Mr. RazorTube. We'll do another sunset with some music, if you guys don't mind. Dude, I can't type. I really can't type. Alright, just give me 1 second. I gotta communicate with the homies. Your boy can't type at all. Yeah. I got bubble guts. And there was another There's like 3 other designs I kind of wanted to kick around too. I'm trying to think of like a good way to. Need a little bit of leeway over there, I think. So I guess we could do it here-ish. Dude, you ever get bubble guts and you are absolutely afraid to rip a fart? Like, real talk? Think I'm gonna shit my pants. Like, you know what I mean? There's this crazy... What's cool is, like, when you play on official servers, like on PC and on console, you see some wild builds. Like, people start, like, with a core design, and then they kind of freestyle the rest, and they're freaking dope. I think it was, like, 2x3 or something. I think it was kind of like this. It was hot. I guess I'll do something like this. This is the one I'm thinking of right now, but the other one will come to me. This one was wild because they used it in a multi-setup like compound, which was super smart. And like it was dope. So like the way this works is this is kind of like a standard loot room back here, right? And like they did this after they had like a main compound, and it was like super smart. I was like, oh yeah, this is fresh. Made some tweaks on it, so hopefully this makes sense. And you know, the type of Rust we were playing back then was very different. Refine fragments. Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess that works. So like you'd have like your standard loot room stuff here. I'm gonna do like a cutaway. I think that's probably worth. There's a bunch of. It says, bro, I used to drive a truck for a living. It says, never trust the fart. See, that's sound advice. You know, sound advice. Cause nobody likes to poop their pants all the time. I see what I did. So like what was really dirty about this is this was set up in such a way, and it was in a compound, so like you never suspected that this thing was just packing crazy loot. And we'll call this one like, I don't know. You have to have a bag in here. It's the same idea of like the other bunker. So like you put a bag down here, like, oh, that's cute, right? And this would be like the high-end stuff, like metal or high quality, because by then you're rolling in it. And this is on an active server. So like you would have to, you know, apply this in the right situation. So like these would be your main loot rooms in here, right? All tucked away. You'd have like, you know, like beds and stuff in here, but like these would be your main pockets. There's the TC and stuff. So like here's what made this so nasty. It's like you just never expected it. Because it looks like a fully functional base. And then there's like kind of a shooting floor and a little bit of processing on the roof. So it wasn't like super obvious what was going on here. And they just snuck a loot room floor like right in between. And I was like, that's hot. So like, if you got a compound and other like buildings kind of watching this one, this kind of looks like a spawn shack, and it is. And then if they broke in, they're like, oh, okay, this is like, you know, flank base or whatever. But like, dude, so much. I think this is live on stream too, so like, I'm sure you guys can find this. So like all of this was just freaking. I said I was gonna do a cutaway, right? Whoops. The side that I placed the better boxes, I freaking just digged. You could probably do this even smaller now, just because we're at like our box space. Well, at least on PC it is. Rip. Yeah, those coffin boxes are giving us a nice taste of like how good it is over here. Anyways, you get the idea. So this is all completely just reinforced to the max. And then there's like honeycomb and stuff on the outside, but like, yeah, and then this floor above it, obviously it's all like, you know, metaled out and stuff, but like there's a little bit of processing up here. And then it goes up to like a pretty basic shooting floor. But like you think everything is just tucked away downstairs in here. Oh, but it's not. It's in that cream filling. So like you spawn in here, you jump up here, and then you just grab loot. And then the way you pass it through the wall, which is not unlike our good friend, the arrow base. I smell a link coming on. It says, do they have admins on official console? Yes. Any of the events that you've seen, you'll see people flying around, like the cargo ship event. If you look at any of the videos or live streams or any of those that I did for that, you can actively see those guys flying around. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. And those are developers in most cases. So then, like, if you want to move things over, you kind of pass them through these guys. And then you have, like, a bunch. Usually I saw these, not necessarily out here, but they would be tucked in, like, back here. You know, back here as best they could be. Like on one side. They try to get 2 for each, 4 total. So you can pass them through. There's a little bit of storage, but you don't. That's just mad loot. They call this a suicide bunker. Or a respawn bunker. I don't want to be dropping the S word too much. Aunt Susan will come after us. And then, yeah, like, that was super effective. And then, like, we had some crazy entrance here, and then some turrets sitting around, and then a lot of beds in the spawn point here. Or in the core of the base. And then you just had, like, some honeycomb on the outside, no big deal. Excellent. Anyways, there was another one that was kind of like this. And I've seen, I want to say, and maybe this is where they got the idea. Evil Worst has some really great base builds, but it was almost like a hybrid of that. It was really interesting. I'm so bad at doing the placement for this. With the boxes down here. The worst. The absolute worst. I'm gonna try to practice. Like, I can get it, but, like, not consistently. See what I mean? Bad. Bad kid. So worth it, though, once you get it. I think it's a lot harder on console. Anybody? Thoughts? Like, if you could jam it in there, oh man, worth. Yeah, see, I'm not good enough with this. But it's nice. It's like the whole idea of like having a loot floor. Oh, I'm so bad at this. only managed it twice. I know it's so freaking tight. Like I feel like you'd be sitting here messing with it. So like a lot of times I end up just kind of putting like 3 boxes or something down there, and then just making do with smaller boxes on the other side. You know, just 'cause it kind of works. You know, and then maybe you put like a freaking furnace here, and then you're like, okay, I can mess with that later. Usually, there we go. That way you can still snap one of these bad boys on the outside. Although I am a big fan of kind of cracking it here, because then, yeah, it just kind of gives you a little bit more, you know? Yeah, it's tough. I think it's a lot harder on console to be honest, but it's definitely doable. I've seen it. But like in the beginning, I feel like that time is so valuable. I like don't want to spend too much time trying to place that. So anyway, something like this for the core, maybe. And then so we already kind of have that like 1.5 step. So like, is there a way we can creatively use it here? Right? Because we're going to have it anyways because of this bunker type, because it's 1.5s. And we really can't be putting too much here on the top. Like, we can put an airlock or something in there, but, like, I don't think we can place this here. I'm pretty sure we can't. Okay, I stand corrected. Is it this we can't place here? Dude, I am... Wait a second. Hold up. Girlfriend? Yeah, we can't place that there, right? Okay, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy rules with these procedural tops, and there's been a lot of exploits around it, or... Yeah, we'll call them exploits. That they kind of cut off because it was too OP. So we gotta make sure we land this right. This one's a little scary though. If like you accidentally hit this, you are in trouble. Although to be fair, you lock this up when you're leaving, so the likelihood of this being upgraded is not very high. Still possible, definitely. I'm glad Torcus feels my pain with only placing it successfully twice. I know. See, remember, the whole idea behind this is cheap, easy to throw up. But yeah, so I mean, I guess we could still have this option here. And then if you want to pack it in 4 deep, then go for it. So like, how do we translate this to something fast and quick? Like, I love that base over there, the 1x2 side saddle, because it literally starts off with like this and this. Like, this is the beginning stage right here. And like, this will save your life. I don't even stick a roof on this thing. I literally don't. I just go like this, and then I place the TC, and then it's like, you know, because even if you get smoked, like they gotta take time to knock this down. Just put a full stack in there. Why not? So like, because that's so freaking OP. Like, can we do something that simple? Because, like, I want to be able to have 3K stone and be able to have something that's meaningful as far as, like, protection. Because, like, it doesn't take much more. And, like, let's say you don't have the stone, right? Let's say you absolutely don't have the stone. Your next phase can just be wood if you really need it to be. Right? Keep them off your doorstep. I would suggest making that stone if you can. But, like, if things are tight, you don't even need a lid on that. Like, in most cases... As long as you got one over here, you know, you can still die, come back, farm, and this will be an okay airlock. You can, like, store stuff in here, right? Like, and that's the kind of stuff where, like, you can go in the first 20, 30 minutes and have enough to build this. And then, look, your airlock is this. You can peek. Huts, huts, huts. You know, no BPs, dude. All wood and stone. I like it. You place this bad boy here. Inside. So the question is, because this is the side saddle upgraded, this the side saddle is the start first phase of the modules. I don't know if that makes sense. So the question is, do you think we can get this like that? Right? And what would that look like? Something to think about while we kind of cook over this other idea here, because this is kind of doubly more expensive, to be honest. Right? Because it's 1.5. Although this isn't. This is literally a raised foundation. So maybe that's how we kind of cook it. I don't know. Think about it for a second. I'll come back to it, and then we'll cook this over here. It says, how do you connect your keyboard to your Xbox? Just plug it in, baby. It takes too long, I agree. Yes, torque it. Yeah, for it to be like, there's got to be better techniques, because like a lot of times, like placing boxes, sometimes like placing another box and standing on it is like the best way to do things. Like until we can find a system like that for us on console, I just don't use the 4-box layout too often, because I'm just not that great at it. But if you are, I mean, go for it. So here's what I'm thinking. Like, we've got this weird offset here. What do we do with this space? What do we do with the second story? Do we cut it off completely from the bunker? Probably. To kind of negate. But, like, we could make... Does it jump up to the second story in here? Let's go ahead and open up the bunker so we know what it looks like. We could technically make like a jump up here, right? Or can we do something extra wild and like make like a sandwich layer kind of like this? Are we trying to do too much? Maybe we're trying to do too much at once. So, but like if this is going to be some kind of 1.5, like I want to use it for something, right? Like this space here kind of has to be open like this. So like, what are we going to do with it? Wait a second. Could we do this and the elevated piece? Hold on. I'm lost in my own map. Wait, this isn't necessarily part of... Could we have that elevator? Hold on. Could this... Hold on. Let me try this real quick. So I know this would be twig, but I'm just gonna... Oh wait. Question is, could... Wait, we can leave that down maybe? Elevate. This comes in low. And then does it shoot high? Does this even work? Where are we right now? What's happening? Alright, so, and again, there's probably ways we can improve this too, so. I think if we come up with this this bunker, we use this type of mechanism for it, I think this won't be like the side saddle 2.0. This will be a completely different build, and I would have no idea what to call it. High elevation foundations scare me. They straight up they do. Although to be fair, this is a nice block for this. I mean, it is main honeycomb, right? Oh. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, so disconnectable TCs. Hold on. We're getting in deep. All right, stay with me. So if anybody's on disconnectable TCs, right? Sometimes you can do these like pits, like this. Could we even use that for main? Hold on a second. This is wild. That's dirty. We could. 100% we could. Oh, okay. What if... Oh, this is filthy. Is this even a... That's absolutely dirty. I mean, can you even reach... Wow, you can't really hit the... I'm trying to think, when we float something inside for disconnectables... I'm trying to, like, talk out what I'm thinking here. It's a little abstract. I'd almost have to, like, build the other piece for you guys to, like, know what I'm talking about. Put this all in here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4 resources, refined fragments, stones. Not stone, because that's stone gates. So that's kind of hot, right? Like we got a pit here, so like we could technically use this as its own piece. Kind of deviating from the other idea, but I think that's okay. Following the same idea we had over there. Although I do like the idea of this pit being full of freaking furnaces. Like, I really like that. Like, a lot. Like us walking over it. And maybe we're trying to do too much with that. But I guess let's flesh out this idea first. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to stick it out here, but like we'll kind of just work out this idea for now because I don't really know where this is going yet. That, I believe, is too high. Yeah. We could do something wild like that, but I guess we can leave it for now, because since we're admins and stuff, we can kind of switch around any way we please. So we have like full shelf action in here. It's elevated. But the other thing is, well, I guess it would need to be elevated, wouldn't it? Because if we were trying to get more space out of the floor. But like, is it worth for storage? I already feel like this one's getting a little wacky. Maybe we push the floor back down and we don't worry about this extra piece. Let's see what it looks like flushed out the other way. I like this. I think we can go somewhere with this. But let's put a pin in this one for a second. And we'll come back to it. Because this is how this is going to work, right? Let's see if we can actually place. Oh, thank goodness. And then you upgrade this. It completes the procedural piece. Hot. And that just becomes the cap, I guess? No cap there. And then the cap can exist here if... That's interesting, that's not sticking anywhere else. Interesting. Really interesting, actually. Wait, so then can it float? Hold up. I didn't think about this. It's kind of crazy. Oh, that would absolutely... Okay, so I'm glad we worked that out because you absolutely cannot go through here because of the pit. Interesting. Okay, well, this is why we do it the way we do it. If we did, this whole mechanism would have to be pushed forward, I think. Again, we have access to Fortify. We can always click over here and mess around a little bit. Let's just call this one... What are we in right now? October? Oh, that's from November, eh? Last year? Dang, almost 2 years ago, maybe? Maybe? And of course it's Rust, right? This is Fortify. Okay, so I do like this elevated floor, but maybe we use this with a different type of bunker mechanism. Alright, let's try this one more time over here, maybe? Because I kind of like this. It would have to go in and under. Oh, you know what? Maybe we just trash this one. Hold up. Yeah, it literally can't be that because this slanted piece will make it so you literally cannot place it down here. I mean, this would work. Kind of obnoxious to jump into. Maybe we, you know, we'll keep it because I have a feeling maybe we'll play with it. Okay, so same idea. Stay with me. I like that the mechanism for this is low to the ground. It just, I don't know. It protects you from a lot of BS that can occur, and literally one of the soft spots here can be honeycomb so hard, and a cheap type of honeycomb, so I'm a fan. Of that. Like literally, that's hot right there. Ooh, baby. You could just leave this kind of open. Well, we'll figure out the cheaper version of this here in a minute, but all right, so kind of what we just did. And then we'll try to pack it all in there. Since this is part of it, I almost want to jam. I feel like this would be the lowest cost option. Because remember, we're trying to keep it on the side saddle, like super accessible. So what if we just jam this here? Does this work? If we do it before the slant, can we place, and does it impede our placement? No, sir, it does not. I just had a blue. As long as you place first, this should be fine. Right? Right. I kind of like it tucked back there because then it gives you more of what you're already looking for because you already need all this. Okay, so let's just figure out what this is going to be like on the cheap. Or I'm sorry, what it's going to look like, and then we'll break it down to how we're going to do it on the cheap. Because then sometimes we get even more improvements, I think, off of it. Hard side that way because, yeah, that's how you would do it, right? Yeah. And I know this isn't the best, but I think this will do for like our kind of, you know, what function we want out of this. All right, so we're looking at, this is literally like, this might be cheaper, right? Like this literally might be cheaper. Ooh, that's hot. We gotta do something with this, so this is like a hot mess. We could just cap it, and then maybe we just like make that wood, keep it like that, maybe? And then maybe the jump up just exists out here. Ooh, I kind of like this. This might be cheaper. Ooh, dirty. And then, as you can afford... Alright, here's the other question. Alright, maybe we stick this here, like so. So we got a little bit of airlock going, right? Think about it, when this thing's open, you are just vulnerable to the max. Alright, so yeah, so this creates like an airlock. We have wood frame here because you're probably going to want to knock this out later. Okay, cool. So when this is actually not up, you've still got like a functioning airlock, so you're not completely crippled. I guess technically you could even stick a frame here. Sorry, let me make sure I'm catching up on chat. Right? Feel free to throw questions, ideas. This is what this is all about. Oh, dude, we can pack some boxes in here, baby. And then I like to push this one as far back as possible and not stick anything in front, because then if you want to code lock it, you can, and then you can still reach it. And I left it wide open because, let's be honest, you don't have a window frame to put it in there, but you might later. I've done this like so many times already, eh? Eh? I love this kind of stuff. Dude, I sit there and doodle this stuff like during the day, you know what I mean? If you're like somewhere else, you're like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Use my admin and float like a piece of shit. Hot. Then you can jam all kinds of goodies back here. Right, we got this bad boy here. We got, I don't know why that's in there. We could throw... We don't need this right now, do we? Technically, you don't even need this other door, right? Because, like, this could be your airlock. But still, that's doable. Now, as you're cooking your first batch of, like, metal fragments, this will make it a lot more doable. Right? If you want to get crazy. You know what? I don't think we need the punched up floor for this one, right? Because then if you got your boxes over there, you're like, you know, you can jam more of these here. If you got another dude playing with you, you could throw another backs right there. This is, hey Jade, I have a question. Do you know if they will keep coffins? No. When this is done on the 3rd, they shall remove it, as far as I know. Now, if custom servers were a thing right now, I think we would have access to those specialty items, as we do now. I think it's under fun or miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, there you go. Like, I can spawn these all year round. So, like, when custom servers come in, if you want to do, like, you know, regular boxes or create like a store or something, you could totally do that. Pretty dope. Honestly, when you're first getting started, I think having these 4 boxes and even some small ones wedged in the middle is usually a good start. And then, unless you've got like a lot of really good players, and then you're gonna have to figure out a way to like jam more stuff in there. But like, I guess that brings up the other good question, like what's the second floor gonna look like for this, and what's the airlock gonna look like? I mean, this would work. Another reason why we have this wood is because you would want to upgrade it and flip it once you've got a room up here. I think that's a good start, right? And if you want to get crazy, here, I'll just put like maybe where you'd stick like wooden or even stone honeycomb. I'll just make these wood tiles like maybe where the honeycomb would be. And then what would this look like here? Oh, it'd have to be a square. Interesting. Because this is in the wall, maybe having this TC there is a little risky. Didn't really think about that. That's interesting. Because you don't want it to be stuck quite like that. Phantom says, okay, yeah, man. Got you, B. That's super cheap, though. That is extra cheap. I like it. And look, if you wanted to go crazy honeycomb, 100% you could do it. Then if you had to jump up to this next floor, you could have it here somewhere. Then you could have processing and then jump up to, if you wanted another floor here, right? Let's get crazy. I think we got something. Honestly, I've been seeing, and this makes a lot of sense, instead of this jump out being, because you've already got wood in the mix, like why not just make it wood, right? That makes sense. And if you wanted to create an extra... Dude, this is hot. I kind of like it. And then if you upgraded this, then you could rotate it. Ooh. Alright, here's the other question, chat. What do we call this monstrosity that's been cooked? Like, what is this, right? What is it? This is a doable second floor for sure. Because if you're in the situation where you've got these filled and you're at the brim, you should have enough to push up for your next floor. Even if you're completely solo and you're contested. That's been our experience on officials. I like it, dude. I like it. And then we've had as many as like 3 or 4 people living out of something this small. Obviously the inner core can only really accommodate like 3 sleeping bags. And you're going to sacrifice some of that core storage. But I mean, if you're trying to get on your feet and you've only got that many people online, it's not a bad way to start, baby. It's always about splitting up that loot. That box was not placed well. Pretty much just stick to this format and then sometimes use grills. Grills. Alright, if you need some cook space, by then you should have enough for 3 of these. Alright, throw it in the wall. Active honeycomb. You get to go. Your boy knew how to place. I don't think that's gonna work either. Kind of a fan of putting the hard side away from, so soft side facing it, because like if somebody pops a honeycomb, and then hopefully by then you've got a glass window. You can even stick a wooden frame in there, to be honest. Like if you don't have the BP, it would 100% work. Then the idea is that you take anything you're processing in these, this active honeycomb, usable honeycomb, and you move it downstairs and you're into your core. Now what's interesting is, dude, I like this a lot. This might be cheaper than the side saddle, and this might be more protected. Oops, what am I doing? So this piece here would be, yeah, this would have to be honey up. So you almost want to make it wood. Yeah, let's get crazy. We'll make the foundation stone. Cause this might be more realistic. Cause yeah, if it's white bait, the zergs are chewing up all the stone nodes pretty quickly. Or they're shooting you before you get back home. Let's be real. So maybe just keep these wood for a hot second so you can afford it. Because really it's all about covering what you have. Whoops. Because you could upgrade your inner core to metal and kind of leave these wood for a hot second until you're like ready for it. Whatever the upkeep really dictates, I'm kind of a fan of. Those technically could be wood, but you can kind of peek through those slats, so... Dude, this one's dirty. I like it. Alright, so the other question is... Alright, so you place this here. That's there. You have to leave that blank. That would be there. My original thought was this. I don't know if this is any good, but... It's like, we gotta be able to do some of this wacky space up here. And it's like, do we stick one of these, like, right here or something? Can we still place our roof tile? Oh, yeah, we can. Filthy. So technically we could, oh my goodness. My thought was to stick furnaces here, but I guess you could do whatever you want. As long as you've got this like door mechanism in the back, it kind of like protects you from a lot of BS. Dude, what if we, oh man, this almost becomes like a whole nother box. Oh, dirty. Obviously, this would be later as you can afford it. This is starting to get expensive for sure. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, what would this look like if we took it this far? And, like, what's the mobility like on the interior? Because, like, you know, if you're farming and stuff, you want to be able to dump some stuff in and, like, go back outside and have a reasonable... I keep doing that. A reasonable amount of protection. Yes? That's pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. That's like real hot. I like that. And yeah, these are sitting out in the open, but like these could be your drop boxes and stuff. That's dope. Seals off the top completely. I wasn't really keeping track of our resources on that one as far as we were building it. Alright, let's see what this feels like to enter and jump up. Like, is it super rough? What does it look like from the outside? Does it look all garbo? And yes, we would like garbage look on the outside. That's pretty fresh, dude. You could even like idle up there if you really wanted to. Oh, you can start with that, and our second phase would be this exterior. Have a box or something for this jump up. You could very easily put some big boy doors here, right? If you really wanted to. Then your roller boys would be open, but you'd shut them during the day. Let's say we're going like next level now, right? Like we're rich. Imagine, we're rich. But like that way you've got these roller boys for protection. But like you can leave them open while you're online and not feel completely like trash about it. Alright, so this one pokes out. I don't like that. So we're going to have to... Perfect. Dude, dope. Hell yeah. You could even like jam a fridge right here in the corner. Ooh, now we're talking, baby. Oh, that's dirty. Can we stick a frame there? Shotgun traps for the top. Ooh, baby. That's dope. That's real dope. How much can you jam in one space? And then if you really wanted to get spicy... I could never land that unless I put the twig there. Never. Alright, so if we're at that level then, hopefully you're using metal swing doors at that point. You should have some left over if you're moving them through the base. Perfect. Then you have a roller boy there, assuming that we're rich. Baby, this is hot. Processing power and a straight up bunker. Full quad. Ooh. And then, okay, let's test this. Make sure we didn't break anything. And then let's upgrade it to the max. Actually, we'll start with metal, because that's more realistic. Very rarely have I taken this to anything more than that. Ooh, baby. I made this wood so we could make this like... You know, because sometimes you get the single door or the double door, and it just kind of depends on how tough you want to make it. Alright, so what's our upkeep here? 2.1 stone nodes. 1 tree, and not even a full metal node cooked. So you could probably just buy that at the outpost or grind up that 215. That's doable. That's doable. Just want to see what this feels like for upkeep. This would be more realistic that you could do if you're farming. Let's say you don't have access to a lot of those runs where you're getting high quality. So most likely you would run into this scenario where you're using metal. We would have to stick something there, wouldn't we? Yeah. What did I say? We could probably throw it out here. I still like this though. This is hot. Fresh. You can even leave these wooden doors too. So you really add to the illusion that you're poor. Might have to... It's a dirty spot for someone to sit. Since I'm digging it, it says, what's the upkeep? Dude, it's stupid cheap. I think once you have this, you could technically upgrade it to, like, a frame. Because you've got the airlock on the outside now, right? So what does this look like? Baby. It's looking good. Is what that's looking like. Oh yeah, we gotta get this one. Oh. And that's either going to be a metal door or, you know, freaking armored door. As long as that sits there. we're good to go. Did I break all of it? That's such a violent break. I thought I broke more than that. Alright, let's see if we can actually place again because we have the tool cupboard sitting right there. I think moving the tool cupboard to the opposite wall might be the way to go. As long as this isn't upgraded, we're good. And like this would have to be metal. And so would this. So roughly, and let's say our TC was over here. I guess this would have to be metal too, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's see what this looks like, as if this is completely crazy. Kind of a little big. I'm just assuming that the TC is built over here. Alright, so let's see our upkeep now. 2 stone nodes, 1 and a sesame seed says what, 600 for a metal tool to knock down a node, and then 1 tree. So 2 metal nodes, 2 stone nodes, and a tree. That's hot, baby. That's hot. The trucker says that's fire. Thanks, baby. Yeah, look, and then you can get real crazy, and then if you can afford it, let's say you're running oil rig or cargo ship or whatever, you're like good to go. But we do that cheap, right? Like we started that first module like it was nothing, and this is the fully expanded version of. What's up? Domination says, hey boss, what's up, B? If you really want to lock it off, you could. Yeah, the reason why I'm like, because I don't know how this could become a problem, because you kind of have to build it into the hill. We started off in a very small piece, so yeah, I'm liking it, dude. We got serious processing power. Solo friendly for sure. You could go with a duo easily. You got this drop off space here, but you're still protected. You can run 6 furnaces, 7 furnaces, 8 furnaces if you throw one down here. You got your interior spawn point. Like you can cook your sulfur in here if you really want to be secret about it. We moved this TC over 1. Well, I guess you could even tuck it in here if you wanted to. You could do that too. That might be the way to go to start. That's food stamps cheap. Hell yeah, you know I'm all about that. And you got, look, you got a shooting floor on both cases. I like to put these in the water so you can hear these assholes coming. Then I like to stick the door in the back. Although I guess you really couldn't because you need this tucked into a hill, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, in order for this to work, the whole idea is that this bottom base here is in the ground. This. I wonder, I bet this works because it's part of the procedural corner. Hold on. Oh, did we just make this dirtier? I think we did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we sure did. Alright, let me break that one more time. Yeah, it's working because it's actually connected to the other pieces above it. Oh my goodness, that's filthy. That's so dirty. Look, dude, we got this crazy sandwich layer in here. So you straight up could just leave that stone and be like, yeah, go ahead, break it. Go ahead. The water base, yeah, I love them too. I'm a fan. That's what this one's gonna be. Don't know what we're gonna call it. This is just showing you like some of the footprint, but like we're gonna get it up on the edge so deep, so deep, that we've got it like sitting on almost on the vegetation line. Where is the mask? Coconuts. Like we can get it so deep where it sits like out here. Probably do that one in the next. But like this is what some of the footprint's gonna look like in the bottom. But the idea is to have like some crazy vault deep underwater. This one's expensive. You would literally have to have a base already and tons of loot to even start pulling this off because it's so expensive. But, worth it. You could like do a side saddle halfway in the water, kind of get you started. Okay, there we go. So like there'd be this giant shaft you swim into. So like the only way you could get down here is with a scuba kit. This would all be high quality or metal, and like all of your good stuff's like deep underwater. And blowing that up is an absolute bitch. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna call this bad boy, but I like where it's going. Like I am definitely gonna try to use this. We'll shift the TC over. Like this is so doable. Even with a little bit of elevation, like this kind of makes it a nice jump up. Yeah, I was talking to you about watching 30 minutes back. Oh. I was trying to made video. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because a lot of times you farm, you just want to dump. So coming in here real fast, you can even leave that door open. Dump. Dump. Pump it. Dump it. Can we reach it from here? Oh, maybe we drag that one out just a little bit. Dude, doable. Then to like totally metal off the core, it's nothing like crazy expensive either. You got your center block and then you could do like the entrance. That's nothing, dude. It's nothing. Good spot for a sneaky shotgun trap. Always. I feel like we can get just as many boxes, I guess, if the TC is sitting right here. It would give us more options to get started, too. Like, this whole idea of we basically start with this 1x2 footprint. Way out here. This guy. So, Jay, do you have any custom skins that were made for you? I don't. Oh, yeah? kind of want to jump over to the console side and see what we have cooking over there. See if our bases are still intact. Or do you guys want to see more builds over here? What do you guys want to see? Official console? I have no idea what's going on over there. I haven't checked up today. Oh, by the drop boxes? Oh, yeah. Like right around here. You're still mad at the console version? Yes. Wow, 100% had that backwards like an idiot. Scientists are ass. Yeah. I mean, if you want to, trucker, knock yourself out. Can we squeeze one in there? It's gonna let us go back that far? I was like, wait a minute. Is it really gonna let us go back there? I don't know how good that one's gonna be, but... What's weird is when it's so far away. This one actually might spray and damage this one. Let's find out, shall we? Let's get crazy. Headphone warning. I was gonna say. I think that's because I was clipping. Yeah. Yep, it's this one that's taking deeps. For science. It's like I've placed a lot of these before. That should work. Although I was gonna say, yeah, it's probably gonna do damage to this frame because the spread on that's pretty wide. I mean, it's still not saying that you couldn't use it. You totally could. I should. Always. Always. Yeah, it's almost always when you angle them in, you're gonna have that issue. I'm more of a fan on the blind one, where they come through the door and get fucking blasted. Baby. I keep putting it backwards like a dick. No one's gonna survive that. Realistically, you're gonna put one down and then the second one's gonna go into there and then it's gonna buy you some protection. Some time. And then if we had helicopters, you'd make a little mini pad right here and you're like, brrr. I just want to know what it feels like. Hang on, I gotta do it. I just want to know what a big D feels like. Coming back from an outpost run, some farming. You're like, let me land this bitch. If only. I mean, I'd say for a budget build, I'd say this one does it. Obviously, you add all this fancy stuff later, but I mean, you can start off with the basic of basic footprints. If you want to feel it, fine, but just come over once. What? I think for the TC, I think we'll include it on the interior like this, like we have been doing. It's nice to have it in there. You know, you actually spend less to get started. So yeah, just like the side saddle, but we expand it differently. And we can leave the door. Dirty. Hey. See if the coffins stack on each other? I don't think they do. What do you mean? Like, on top of each other? What is this? What's going on? What? What? Is this real? Dude, what's happening? That can't be right. Is this how there's... What? 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 Dude, I've never seen it stand up on its end like that. Is that for real? They make them so they stand up now? What is going on? It's gotta be the right ones. Yeah, I think, isn't that what he's talking about? The ones for Halloween? Jade, the leader. Cream-tacular. Got to rotate them? I did. I tried. Wow. Wow. Yes. Yeah, mine definitely aren't sitting on the floor. That's weird. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll switch over to the console side and double check our bases and stuff. What does that sound like? Yeah. Sound good? So guten? Alright, so what I'm going to do here is you're going to see the privacy screen, then you'll see like a load for like, I don't know, 20 seconds or less. And then it'll stop, and then you'll see the privacy screen, and then you'll hear me, and then we got to boot up the console side. So if you give me just a minute, we'll count. What's up? Can you guys hear me again? Are there normal coffins for storage or decoration? Should be, I mean, these should be for both, and they should sit on the ground properly. But they do not. Yes. We made it. We're back. What's up? What's up, sweet cheeks? Invite. Boys, I gotta make sure I click in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I like.
Yeah. Hey, Rob's got the team lead, so he's not on.
I mean,
And the turrets will murder you.
yeah. Me.
What do I need? Wood? Yeah, I farmed up a bunch of stuff for us for tomorrow.
Am I gonna die if I walk through here?
Eventually you will.
You wanna fix that? I hear him.
I can't turn off everyone on the outside, but I can turn the one on the inside off. There's like so many.
You gotta close the door.
Anna. Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Let me see if this one's. I think it's got a bullet in it or something. Let's see how many's in there. Yeah, it's got a bullet. What do I gotta do to fix it? There we go. I'm gonna put some low grade here.
What does low grade do?
Not low grade, high qual. I'm just gonna try to snipe some dudes that just killed me. And I saw this one guy. He's the best guy I've ever seen with an AK.
Oh yeah? I like those.
Yeah, he's a pretty good dude.
People are fun.
Yeah, those guys are good dudes. Let me tell you.
I'm gonna get shot.
You will if you fall in the courtyard, you're dead. You will be dead. And they're all over the place. They're not like a steady. Not like they're lined up perfectly.
Oh my.
Yep. I just watched your guy get slumped in the window. Shit. Nope, I don't want that. That I do want. This I want. That I don't want. They're like everywhere. I don't think there's any on the tippity top roof, now that I think about it.
I mean, is it just impossible to walk through?
It literally is. You couldn't go out anyway without being shot. Legitimately.
Hey,
Because they're all on different levels. There's not even ladders to them. Let's put it that way.
hey, I gotta switch.
Like we would have to build to them.
I'll have to switch servers.
I'll have him give me
Nah, that's cool.
access tomorrow. Because we're gonna raid tomorrow. You're gonna need it. He said he's not getting on till tomorrow, so I'll get it from him before we go raiding.
What's up, cutie buns? What do you know? Butt stuff?
Ah, of course I fixed the tribal Balti. I'm like, hey, I got this glow-in-the-dark weapon. Check this out.
Not a fan?
How was your building?
Good. Excellent.
There's a couple new bunker designs that some people found. I have to talk to you about.
I'll kiss you, dog.
Oh, my heart hurts.
Why?
Too much
Caffeinated?
cylinder.
Caffeinated Salandra. Yeah, palpitations. Senator Palpatine.
Yeah, a little bit here and there, you know,
You're
a
like,
little slap here and there.
yeah, and you're like, I think I'm got an extra.
Experiencing something.
Yeah, it feels tight.
It feels like a stroke of some sort.
Feels like I might be dying. What?
See anybody up there?
I'll kiss you, dog.
So,
What do you think about that, dog?
oh, who's that? I see you, you little.
Yeah, you tell him. Little cute person.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, dude. This one guy that just killed me. He was like, he didn't miss one shot with the AK.
That's pretty cool.
I was like, oh, close range. I can't get you, but I guess I'll kind of peel back and, you know,
Take a sniff.
try to snipe you. And I have to craft some ghillie. How many bases did you build?
What? In the real game or in the test?
Hold on. Hey, what's up, bro? Come get you some. Snipers always move locations. He's gonna get on that little thing, because he's predictable. Hit him. Oh, pussy. You wanna get crunched up? Remember, I got it 4 times. You got it no times.
That seems legit.
Oh, you're lucky I didn't rip your face off, you little shit.
Yeah, you tell him.
Come down here. You think
Yeah.
I'm gonna humor you?
Yeah. Just a little. How about a quick game for a quick kiss? No?
Whoa, just missed. Hit him again. Oh, kitty.
Oh, snap. It's your boy, Skinny
Where's your
Penis.
little... Where's your little friend? Why don't you guys come down, pussy? He ran. Ooh, dude, I'm telling you. Oh, I got metal on me. I didn't mean to bring that. Oh, ooh. You got your little laser pointer? What are you gonna do? Size me up?
I'm
These
on the
guys are hot
board.
garbage. They won't go in the cold. They're in kits. I'm doing really good, Ernie. How are you? Sorry. I was in kill mode. They won't go in the cold because they'll get slept. Makes sense. They leave? Oh, they got a fob down. I see.
Number 2, baby.
These guys got a fob. Hilarious. They won't pop out because they know I'll shoot them.
So close to this guy. Got it. Whew. Did I win? I got a medium bag. Dominating.
What's up, JoJo?
The candy. Give me some candy.
Is there 3 of them? Oh, get over yourself. You're not good with an AK from a distance. Y'all know that. All 3 of them are pushing me at once. This is great. I like this. They won't get me though. They're at a distance.
I want to get you. Know what I'm
These
saying?
guys don't have a chance. By the time they get over there, I'm gonna already be positioned up on another peak. Yep, they're there.
DJ Michael Burnham.
A little bit harder when you don't know where somebody's at, fuck face. These guys come down with AKs. All three of them spraying at me from like a ridiculous distance. They can't even. How many bullets I got left? Enough to slap. I think what they're doing is one's trying to go wide left because he doesn't know where I'm at. So he's gonna be over there. The other two are up top trying to figure out where I'm at. So I'm gonna have one guy running point. If I go to the completely opposite side of that mountain, they'll probably be like, oh, why are they hurting? Why is he hurting me? They do got a fob set up though.
Oh yeah.
Bush. I already know that one's lurking. Oh, dude, there's a drop by the base. What the hell?
I know, right? It's kind of great. You're great.
Yeah, these guys are raiding, so they're like so involved right now. I'm just gonna throw the bolty on the ground inside there so we don't lose it. It says, what do you play on? I play on the Series X, man. Unless there's some big boys come to get this, then I could, you know. This, and this there. Nice. Those guys are literally wasting all their boom on that big base, so that's one less problem for me. At least for overnight. I won't have enough money. Ooh, some scrap?
Scrappy deal.
Spaz? I should roll up on him with a spaz. Oh shit. Bitch, try to come up on me.
Yes.
Double barrel man came over. Gotta make a play. But boy. Oh, that's a pig? Oh, he's trying to eat my butt? I like that.
Yeah.
Only on the weekends? See, I know what you're gonna say, so I answered it as yours.
Yeah. I know you're a tart.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Getting this sulfur ready. Right here. Oh, this is Jade. Let me save your sun hat, dude. Little cutie.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that, Mr. Dilham?
At least that guy gave me a hazy back. I needed one. I learned that crap. I hate learning the hazy, but it's worth.
You like that, Mr. Dilham?
Oh yeah.
Are you ready for the IAE, sir?
The what?
The IAE, yeah.
Oh, you mean dropping dime?
Yeah, it'll be like in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah. Can't
Maybe
wait.
like 3 weeks, I don't
Is
know.
that when the Drake's coming out?
Yeah, I think so.
Or the Corsair?
Yes, sir.
Wonder how much they're gonna make it. Either way, I don't know. That ship's so dope looking. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a nice little quaff.
Yeah.
Yeah, daddy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hiya. What's up? Luke says, hello, sir.
What's up, Luke?
What's up, Luke?
3Gs, baby. Ooh. Should probably learn that wall. Next wipe is gonna be oof, good.
Hard wipe.
Oh my gosh. You gonna rip my underwear or what?
Hi.
I'm gonna learn this crap. He says, how come you play on low sense? Why do I need to be on high sense? You know? Everybody plays however they want, you know what I mean? So it's all preference based, really. Alright, jackhammers are in there.
Jack, yeah.
I should just go over there with a freaking EV and see if I can mop those dudes up.
You say plug that to his butt?
You said my bad. Nah, no, you're good, dude. Don't worry about it. That's why, like, everybody's like, hey, man, you need to change your FOV. I was like, do I? I mean, I actually recently changed it to, like, 70, and I was at 60. So, I mean, that's cool. It's just one of those things people just don't understand.
Ah, yeah.
Probably go try to make a play on those dudes. Got a fob. There's 3 of them, too. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere with that, but
I'm playing with Mr. Razor Tube. Razor Tub.
Tubbs.
Mr. Tube.
I could go over there with a nail gun. That would be fun.
Do it, you won't?
Against guys in an AK. Like, Joey, did you see that psychopath with the nail gun coming at me? Do you need to make more turret bullets? Oh, dude. The event is going on right now.
Do it.
A piece of candy, oh yeah. Where's the rest of the candy? There's only 2 pieces of candy.
You like that, Mr. Dilham?
Yeah, this is much harder to see during the day.
Yeah, it's almost better at night for that.
Yeah.
What's up, Johnny?
Oh, Johnny's here. Where's Joey? Where's is the freaking candy?
It's hard
Oh
wipe
my
if you're on
gosh.
weekly. Soft wipe if you're on monthly. Yeah, portals on console, negative.
Yeah, somebody asked me about that, and I was like, "What is that?" Oh, it's the PC event.
Yeah, there's like I was driving around and I looked over there and I was like, this isn't Minecraft. And I jump in there and it was like, "Bleh." It's pretty crazy. You're crazy. Sorry.
Where's the freaking candy? There it is.
I'm gonna try not to get shot in my face.
Oh, this is.
Soft wipe is you keep the knowledge, you lose everything else. Hard wipe is you lose everything.
Oh, I see all the candy. I gotta lick it. Oh, I can smell it. Ah. Me up. Come on. Oh, I need 3 more at least. No. Said I got 50 when I didn't. I don't know. I wanna see you down.
Hey, bruh. You look like I'm right there.
Girl. I wonder if those guys are still offloading that base. I'm gonna go over there.
What's up?
Put my Halloween basket in there, and then I'm gonna go up and try to get them.
Yes, the basket is crucial. Yeah, Halloween basket is quite crucial.
Hey guys, that's a sweet weapon you got there. You find people in Rust Council, I want to know your opinion. When they have a laser
Cute,
on their weapon,
cute.
what do you think about that?
I think it's cute.
Do you think it improves their accuracy?
I think the yep, along with their gaming chair.
Yeah. Like, how much do you think it improves their accuracy?
125%.
Yeah, me too.
You know, it's cute.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
What is with these people building crap fobs?
I don't know. They are pretty crappy though. I take a little sniff of that chocha.
Ah, the chat. I wonder who they were raiding. I'm gonna try to catch one of them coming out of the fob. See if they're transferring loot. just don't know what base they're wrecking.
DJ Michael Burnham.
There's one.
Mailbox acquired.
This guy's got a bolty now.
Oh
He's
yeah?
apparently mad I was slapping him earlier. Yeah,
Is he upset about it?
probably.
Yeah. Do you wanna get down? Do you want a Frenchie kiss?
I hit one. They're coming for me now.
Hell yeah.
2 geared dudes. Completely geared. Like, full metal.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, they're pissed. I hit them twice. Ugh. I'm gonna wait for him to like try to flank me and then give him the D. Well, I only got 47 bullets left, so really I gotta hit my shots.
Shots, shots, shots.
That's all they ask for is they like to get in medium close range and fight with AKs. I wonder why.
It's because your accuracy is laser.
It's their gaming chair, clearly. Idiot.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew something was off. Stone tools, dude. I'm the best. Alright, don't you forget
Stone tools are meta.
Stone tools are our life.
So these guys are in a fob, cooking the mats in the fob on the side of a mountain to raid the rest of the space.
What?
See that?
What the fuck?
So they brought enough boom to get into a room, like some room or whatever they're raiding, but they didn't bring enough to finish the job. So they're sitting, all 3 of them, in a fob, or by a fob, on the side of a snowy mountain to try to cook up some stuff.
That's funny. Desperation.
Yeah, man, like, jeez. And then, because I was tagging them so much earlier, they're like, we gotta get a bolty out here quick. Where did this ninja go? This guy just disappeared into thin air.
I got a dirty fart.
What? He dropped an MP5 and took off.
Oh yeah.
Where did he go? I don't understand what just happened.
Love. Baby, don't hurt me.
Did he get a drop? Did he go up the other way? I don't understand where he went. What the fuck? That's the strangest behavior. Take the MP5.
Oh.
Where did this man go? He had to have went to Outpost or something. He was on his way. He had a mission. Homeboy drops an MP5 and hauls out.
Thanks, Luke.
What?
He is always chasing boy.
Dude, what is that? Where did he go? He was running up the hill. He thought he was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then he dropped an MP5 and turned around. Such strange behavior from a hazmat man.
Double barrel naked man.
It was so odd. I couldn't get like a shot on him right off the rip because he was like between some rocks. What is that? He's like, take my MP5, see you later. Ooh.
That's right, Davies. That's right.
I don't understand what happened, but okay. It's official. It's official. I think Jorge broke up with us.
I mean,
Or
you.
me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you, not me. Why do you say that?
I don't know. I try to call him twice. You know, to kind of coddle him a little bit. You know, to say, hey, baby, you know, like I got all your stuff.
Coddle.
And I said,
I mean, you did blow his brains out.
yeah, I said, you know, no hard feelings, you know.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow,
Definitely easy.
what a cock. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't shoot. I mean, you did shoot me, but like, yeah. You have a hard time with apologies? Sounds like maybe you do.
No, I
Sure?
told him sorry in Discord and stuff.
All right.
I made sure. You know, it's like, hey man, you know, it wasn't personal, you know. And I was like, I got all your stuff. So he says you got a hard time with apologies. It's like, are you kind of numb to the world, or
Yeah. Do you feel or?
yeah, do you have a soul?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking in your eyes right now, and you're telling me otherwise.
Yeah, you're almost like borderline gaslighting him. He's like, I'll coddle you. I was like, I mean, he's pretty pissed.
Yeah, it was pretty pissed. I mean, to be fair, I think any of us would be.
Yeah, you would be livid.
I already was. I got murdered by Jade, but I didn't know he was gonna murder me in game. He was laughing so hard he couldn't even talk.
I was trying to find out who you were, and I couldn't get the sentence out.
I'm aware.
I was like, Razor, you wearing red armor?
You're like, which one are you? And then when it came to showtime, you just kept laughing.
And then
Your laugh is so addicting. It's like, or contagious. It's like, you're like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then I started laughing, and I was just like, dude, I can't. Whatever he's laughing about, I can't even.
What's great is you didn't know I killed you until I said it like 4 times.
Yeah. That's how much of kill mode I was in, though.
I don't know. Sicko?
Was it this? Yeah, I want to do that.
Don't think so. Skid. DJ, Michael. Burn
Yeah, finding
audio.
weapons all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta look up that person's name on here. Mike. Oh, I'm gonna make some. I need to make some bullets as well.
Bullets.
I gotta make more turret rounds. So I'm next to the tier 2 question mark. I need to make some more GP. Then I'm gonna play some hella loose. I think.
Right?
Yeah.
You
Play
know
some
what?
more games.
What are you gonna do?
Play that hella loose game.
Talk back to me.
Dude, I love it.
What?
As you talk back to me, I wasn't. I was.
Talk back to me.
See, you gaslight me all the time, bro.
That's not gaslighting. That's just being a dick.
You gaslight me, alright?
I'll gaslight you.
Whatever I say.
Hang on, I gotta really adjust the way I'm
It
thinking
is
to
true.
pull it off. Hang on. I'll
Yeah, no, you
The
gotta get
real
in the
reason-
toxic zone.
The real reason I shot you is like you needed it to be like leveled out. You know, so like
Oh, yeah?
it was actually a good thing that I smoked you and
Yeah.
took your gear.
Oh, okay.
I'm not very good at gaslighting. I'm sorry.
No, you're really not.
Yeah, I know.
You're like terrible at it.
Yep. Maybe even the worst.
Yeah. But that's good because that helps me identify how shitty you are at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll lick your butt.
Dude, I got some gas.
Oh yeah?
Oh, that one I can't push out. That one I cannot push out.
Why is that?
That is flirting with death.
And why is that? And why is that?
Well,
And why would you think that's a problem? What would you say you do here?
oh, I gotta learn single armored door. Ooh.
Yeah, make out with me, dog. I mean,
Are you going to bed soon?
I don't know. You trying to flirt?
If you want to play some war games.
What's that? What?
You want to play some war games.
What does that mean?
I don't know how easy I can say that.
War games.
Yeah, like you want to play that hella loose game or what?
That's not a war game, is it? Are you making a reference that I'm completely missing?
Okay, there's very few times. What?
A war game.
Are you fucking stupid? The one we played, the World War II game, Hell Let Loose.
Oh, I thought it was the
Yeah,
one
you
with the trees
fucking
and stuff.
The one with the what?
With the trees and you're cutting down logs. You're like, hey, you unlocked more log. Hey, you unlocked toothpick. You unlocked cannibal toothpick.
Oh, yeah, that's the forest, dude.
Never trust a fart. This is true.
Yeah, you can't trust a fart, dude. It'll backstab you,
Plus,
literally.
you can't trust Razor to leave you any loot behind.
Oh, never. Nope.
So you really gotta get in front of him.
Oh, well, okay, Jade. Calm down.
What?
Who taught everybody we play with now how to be a loot monger? It wasn't me.
Me. And I'm proud
Yeah,
of it.
exactly. You remember how PUBG was?
Yeah. The best.
Yeah. Hey, where's Jade? He's in the fucking blue zone,
I'm eating
and he's
smoke.
still getting
Yeah.
guns.
I was like, I think I can make it.
It's like third level of the blue zone, and Jade's like, I can't stop somebody. And then you see, he's like, I'm going down. I'm like, Like, dude,
Of course you are.
you've been in the blue zone for a half hour.
Say that like it's bad.
I'm not saying it like it's bad. It's
Yo,
just
you say that
funny.
like it's bad, yo. What's wrong with you?
I'm saying it
Don't gaslight
out
me.
of love.
Dude, love is you mouth kissing my mouth.
Eh,
What would be a good example of gaslighting?
I don't know.
I don't think that way, so it's hard for me to like get there.
Yeah, it's also hard for me to get there sometimes. Like, I'll get it when I'm really snappy, but like I can't like on command do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what it is. I'll know it when I hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Not around it enough, I guess.
He's like, you're not around it enough.
Yeah, it's not really something that's
It's not a
daily.
natural. It's not like a natural thing.
I'm not
you know?
exposed to it on a daily basis, or even a monthly
you're
basis.
You're not.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, good for you? Question mark.
yeah, good for me. Great.
See, I'm gonna go fill the turrets outside since Jade wanted to farm my bullets with his face.
I was like, I think I can make it.
Yeah, there's no way. No way.
What's my favorite color? Shit, Brendo Brown.
I knew he was gonna say that
Yeah.
somehow. I should just metal the whole base.
You should just L the bees hard.
Just kiss me.
Lick my balls. Do you like
So is
that
that
song?
like you want to do that or what?
You what?
You want to play some of that game or not?
I thought you were gonna say Marauders as a war game. I was like, yeah, that's a war game.
Nah, I don't feel like playing Marauders tonight.
Why? Because you don't want to ruin more friendships?
I just want to. Yeah, I'm kind of traumatized.
That was.
I didn't ruin it. Grouch paid me.
You
to
said it's
ruin
like
it,
saying. Yeah, okay. I mean, yes, but also.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I didn't want to ruin anything. But Grouch was like, here's the hundo. And I said, ooh. And I spoke with him last night and he's like, I'm going to be honest. He said this. He was like, I had to top what I paid Jade to do with you. So I said, kill everybody on the team. And he's like, I couldn't give you the same task. And I was like, that's fair. So, you know, people suffered. And then they died.
Wait.
Friendships were broken.
What Jorge said was really funny. He was like. No, Odin goes, is that all it costs to betray your friend? He says it to me. And I said, tonight, yeah. They only took $50. And then Jorge says, yeah. He's like, I think you overpaid. That's what he said to you.
Yeah, he said, I think you overpaid.
Which is really
And
funny.
then he goes, yeah, Razor, you need new friends.
And then you're loading a gun, waiting to just wreck everybody in the airlock. And
Yep.
when you stapled Odin to the wall off his feet,
Yeah.
because he went up and into the corner. Like when you shot him, he was like,
yeah,
boom,
I'm aware.
and he knew exactly. He goes, oh, and he wasn't surprised. He was like, all right, I see what's going on. He instantly knew it. And I was like, it's almost like you live in a war-torn country.
Yeah. I feel like you've done this before.
I feel like maybe you know what wet work is all about.
Oh, what was funny about it is when I talked to him after, he's like, don't worry, I've got plans for you. And I was like, jeez.
Hey, at least I only murked you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
You're a piece of shit.
but you know, I'm not a piece of shit. You are.
Yeah, nah, you.
That's
Everybody was
gaslighting.
paid off to murder everybody the other day, and it wasn't nice, but
I didn't
you know,
shoot
it
Odin or Grouch. Or
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry,
shot
or
your
Jorge.
friend of of 20 years. That's what happened.
Yeah, I shot
You
you.
betrayed me.
You know what's funny is
You betrayed me in a gunfight. I thought you had my
Nah,
back,
you're gaslighting
and
me.
you stabbed me.
You know what's funny though? I shot you in the leg so I could save that fucking armor.
I know you did.
I always think
See
of
how
a little
dirty
bit.
you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dirty,
Hey, look,
dude.
Bill's on the ground. What's up, Bill? Hey, yo, Bill.
Dirty.
Don't gaslight me, Bill. It's time to pay the piper, bitch.
Get bread.
I'm busting on your face. I'm busting.
So funny you can
What's up?
you could just tell like how me and you we're just like loading the barrel as we play, you know?
Dude, and what was so funny is like the thought of sneaking up on you and killing you made me laugh, but then like your reaction, that like every time I thought of it, it made me laugh so hard, but I had to play it cool, cause like I know, cause whenever we play the grab ass game in the base,
Yeah.
I almost always put off the vibe like I'm gonna kill you, and then you instantly you turn, you look at me funny, and then you pull the trigger. So I had to like
Yeah.
be careful. So I was just laughing and laughing. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you couldn't let me know what was up
if I like stood and looked
at
at
all.
you like with the barrel pointing towards you, you would have known.
Mm. I
So
would have killed you instantly.
it was so funny though. It was every time I thought of killing you, it just got funnier and funnier. And then I couldn't breathe, and then I couldn't figure out which one was you, and then it was so funny at the end. I'm like, Razor, where are you?
Piece.
It took me like 5 minutes just to get out. Like, Razor, what are you wearing?
Yeah. You couldn't even handle yourself, which is really funny. And I'm like, dude, what is this guy doing with his life?
I couldn't breathe, dude.
I love how this furnace doesn't allow me to jump up. Thank you so much for this.
No problem. Would you like a fat kiss in your mouth now or later? You know what I mean? Bussin'. Are you bussin'? I'm bussin'. Are you bussin'? Hey, what? I'm bussin'. Are you bussin'? Yeah, I'm bussin'. I bust. Oh, I've been using a stone hatchet this whole time like a piece of shit. That's what I said, you know? But you didn't believe me. You know, it's
What
like,
am I doing here?
you know, it's like, oh yeah. Yo, dog. Yo, dog.
What's up?
Yo, dog.
Is 100 bullets a lot for a turret?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Should I just keep filling them or what?
I don't know. Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy.
I feel like I think like that's like the amount that you put in a turret just to deter them enough. Or make it difficult at least. I think I'm gonna play that other game soon.
What? Why you gotta leave me?
I don't know. Cause you're stupid.
'Cause you stupid.
You're stupid.
I gotta go to bed soon, doc. It's almost 3 in the morning over here.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. I'll be thinking about your feet though when I'm going to sleep. I'll be like, man, I can't wait to lick those bunions.
I don't got bunions, dog. My feet don't look like they were in a wood chipper like you, dog.
I don't have bunions. I just have man feet, dog.
No, you don't have man feet, alright?
What?
Your shit peels like a snake. That is not right.
That's just the summer layer coming off. That's no big deal.
I don't ever have a layer coming off.
Yeah, 'cause you're not a man.
Nah, that's because I don't stick my feet in a
I don't
wood chipper.
get mani-pedis if that's what you're saying.
Neither do I, but I don't got ugly ass feet.
I mean, I guess you don't go outside. Pussy.
We go outside probably equally.
Yeah,
Let's say.
I never.
And You could just say, "You're right. I have Irish feet. Get off me." You know what I mean?
But I mean,
That's all you gotta say, dude.
I have type 2 toes, but I don't have type 2, if you know what I'm saying.
You're like, bro. I get sunburn easy. I eat meat and potatoes. We're good.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Potato famine. I got you.
Yeah.
Got you, fam. Yo, dog. Yo, dog. Can't get enough of this P.I.ush. You alright? You
All right, chat.
No. You mustn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep building up for another. I don't know. I'll probably be on for like 10 more minutes, but I'm gonna go play some Hell Let Loose
Who you playing that with?
myself.
Yeah? Try not to get shot in the
I might get Grouch in the mix, but
I mean, can we
I probably won't stream it.
Can we trust somebody like that?
Yeah, dude, he literally gives us a paycheck.
Yeah, but like, can we trust that guy?
Literally gives us a paycheck.
Can we trust that guy to like not kill us?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean, dog?
He pays us real well, you know? He employs us. Just ask Jorge. He knows.
Oh, that's so fucked.
I know, right?
You're a piece of shit.
Happens, dude.
Does it?
You know? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you like my cheeks? Just say yes. I just say yes. Alright, so my poll is currently at... that sounds bad. It says, do you have a base design ready for the next wipe? And 49% said yes. 14% said shopping for some. 21% said nah, I can freestyle. And then 15% have big brass balls and said no way I'm living out of stashes.
How many? Wait, hold on. I want to go check out. You still got your poll up, right?
Yeah, that's always up.
Alright, look. Let me see. What does it say?
What are you gonna do when I prestige before you, dog?
Oh, I don't care.
Is that because you're
Really
losing?
don't. That I'm not like you, Noden, where I have to have a pissing contest.
Yeah, you do.
That.
100% you do.
Nah.
Now you're gaslighting me, dog.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
I need you to stick it in
If
your
it's
mouth.
a game I like extremely, and I'm very serious about it, yeah. Like if you played Rainbow Six, and you were a higher rank than me,
I
you know,
am.
Diamond Platinum, I would be.
I'm diamond platinum right now in 2
Jealous,
accounts. What are you
yeah.
gonna do?
Are you on this server?
What?
Are you on this server or another one?
What?
Oh my god.
What's going on, dog?
Your poll's not up for me.
Poll. Yeah, it is. Talking about my chat?
Not up for me. I just see the Chiefs solo duo bunker starter.
It's in there, I promise. It's
Really?
still running, yeah.
Let me restart it.
You got an Android phone? You feeling good, dog?
I got my computer.
I'm a computer. Yeah, I'm gaslighting you.
I can't see it. I don't care. Oh well.
Wow, okay.
So at least, you said what? At least 50% of
Say.
people have a base already?
Yes.
And what, 15% are looking for a base?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's up, Stroop? Strap. Stupidly pop. I feel like this is not honeycombed enough. Like that. Yeah, that's all done. Let's see if there's any stone back here. I don't think so. Nope.
So Blake says, I have a few in mind. Are you doing a community-based next wipe, like you did this wipe? Says, if so, what server are we searching? Says, also rumor that it is a BP wipe on some servers. Sorry for the question. Love the videos. Thanks. It is a BP wipe for weaklings.
Yeah.
Unless they say otherwise. Do I want monthlies to BP wipe? Yeah, 100%.
Monthlies should wipe BP wise. Like they honestly should.
Yeah, they really need it.
Stupid that it's not like that. On PC it's different,
I'm different.
but they just don't do it. I don't know why at all. Like, is there a reason behind that, dude?
I don't know. It can't be a good one.
Yeah, it's
Gaslight.
yeah. I just feel like they can do it. They just don't. Oh, that's weird. It can be irritating because you know, I think more people would be inclined to play on a monthly server if they knew that there was BP wipes, so those big people who exist on those servers don't always get to run the roost, you know? At least that's my opinion, but I just think too many people have BPs on all those servers, and it's like, okay, well, if I want to join a monthly, I have to assume that people are on there and they have control of that server, so you don't have a chance to really build up until wipe day, which is literally a month, you know? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun playing on them, but I think they could do a better job at just wiping everything.
You're cute.
Alright. I think I got everything I want for tomorrow.
You don't have me.
Strap up. I mean, we might have to cook some. We might have to cook some more metal for weapons tomorrow.
Hey, that'd be cool,
I
but
mean, we got a lot.
I can't leave the base.
But
What's
yeah, I
up,
think
Blake?
we'll have enough stuff for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna do the next wipe, but I don't think it's gonna be an open kind of thing.
You mean open, like community?
Yeah.
No way. After our little debacle, there's gotta be a controlled way to adopt our
Yeah.
chat.
Passionate
You know?
places. Passionate words. Yeah. How bizarre. You're cute.
I'll get 1,000 more metal and then call it. Oh, this 1,000. Hopefully none of the big dicks on the server raid us tonight. Hopefully we can just keep all our loot and then go slap cheeks tomorrow. I got a feeling the people left on the server are gonna really
Found you?
go ham tomorrow. But the way that they're playing, it looks like they don't have enough loot to even do that, so. Bunch of broke bees. Yeah, this one dude's got. You know
Oh.
what? This one dude's got off. I bet you they left the stuff in the fob, dude. They got off that quick. I'm gonna go check it out. I bet you they left it in the fob because they got lazy and had to go to school tomorrow. 100%. I'm gonna go
Am I
check
the
it
only
out.
one doing the Halloween event right now? I guess so. I'm wasting this guy. Yeah, well, I mean, it is 3 o'clock in the morning on a work night, so things are spinning
Yeah.
down.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's true. They should wipe every month.
They really should.
I agree. 100%. DPs and map. There's literally no reason why they don't. What is it
Yeah,
gonna hurt anything?
none of the PC like official servers do that. Like
Ever.
just kind of pick and choose. Like they always hard wipe at the end of the month.
And it makes it fun too because then you get new groups coming in. You get new
You don't get you get
get
people
everything,
you
you
get
know?
people switching servers. See, now
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Well, I don't want to lose my BPs." I was like, "You've never played a weekly because it's not that hard to get."
Ever. Yeah.
You're like, "Well, I don't want to
People
have
are
to
like,
grind
"Oh."
again." I was like, "You sound lazy as fuck."
Yeah, they just want to keep the same ones.
Like, that's no fun.
Oh, they raided. Okay, I've seen that. Ah, they made a fob. And they raided it. Because they broke. They broke hope. These guys built a ridiculous base for no reason.
Somebody just started the freaking thing right now. They have one piece of candy.
Oh. Look at that. They're online.
I'm gonna win. I won.
How many turrets do they have around their base? 1, 2. They have their tier 3 outside.
What? That's so dumb.
I'm assuming they have
More than one?
turrets around. See, so that means they have 4 turrets at the top. They have... Jeez. Who puts their tier 3 outside? That's some smooth brain shit. Their stone walls suck. They probably have a total of like 20 turrets. You'd have to go through that. Oh, they don't got that much. So their core is 1 middle layer and 1 armor layer. The funny thing is this base is at the bottom of a mountain. And there's rocks all around it, so you could literally lob rockets in from the mountain without even breaching the wall.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah. They have external gatehouses, and then a high external stone on the outside. This shit makes no sense.
I mean, when does it? You know. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah. See, why wouldn't they build at the top of the mountain? If you build a big base like this, this is a... Although they might have a lot of loot and everybody gets intimidated by this, this actually makes me happy because I can see every single turret in their base from the top of the mountains. Which in turn tells me I could shoot every single one with a high velocity rocket or an incendiary rocket and just like, yep, that turret's down, that turret's on. They're not protected by anything.
What about
See,
love?
when you come up to, you're an idiot. When you come up to our base, you're running up a hill. So when you're looking at that external wall, you're not gonna see much past that, even when you get on it.
Are you horny?
I hate when people build really stupid.
I love it. It's the best.
The only guys that built at a vantage point near us was the guys on top of the snow mountain, but I'm like, go ahead and build up there because you're in the cold and I'm not.
We'll do a little shopping, and then I'll probably wrap up for the evening, as it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I think we got a solid base design for the next push.
Ooh.
I think it's cheap. I think it's maybe cheaper than the side saddle, and it might be beefier. That's saying something.
See, chat, this is exactly how you should build.
Horny.
Like, if I'm on a hill, look at this. I can see the turrets at the top. I can't see any internal, like, on the ground. Those guys that built back there, you can see every single turret from on top of a rock outside their base in the mountain.
Hola, baby.
I don't even think up there you could. Well, you could. Yeah, but that. Yeah, this is a distance to fire a rocket. I should burn all these wood fences down and put stone up. A lot of work, though.
I can't stop looting.
Should probably do that, though. Ooh, man, that's bad. Take all that. Get in. Really should put stone walls. I wonder how much it is to make. Let's see. I should probably learn the flamethrower. Yeah. Alright, Chad, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hello. Alright guys, once we get back to the base, I'll also be wrapping it up for the evening. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe if you think it's something you're into, like to watch, you know what I'm saying, laters. We're going to have Rust video tomorrow. We should be getting in the mix. I'm happy with the base that we got cooked up. Definitely be experimenting with it tomorrow and then using it for the action deploy. Yeah, we started a bit late tonight, but we're good. I get this all back and seal up the base. We'll be set for the evening. We have 2 active bases locked up.
It's 125 scrap. Yep, it is. Burp.
Boom, chat. We're all set and locked up. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good night. I can't spell tomorrow. Good night. Goodbye.